The video now, that was a big factor because there was many ways to show where my mind was when it came to that track. There were a lot of different choices. There were a lot of different options. It could have been pretty and happy and in a restaurant in Cancun. It could have been a mix of good and bad. There's a lot of things that could have been showed or displayed in that video. But I kind of, in a way, wanted that video to leave people thinking. My director on DeFame, or The Wrong Crowd, he was the director, he was the videographer. Me and him sat down and worked on the concept. And he's a genius, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, some of the things that we came up with were just, for such a simple video, for a track that may have come across as just a 1-2 punch, the concept that he threw at me and the concepts that I was throwing back were just, it just caused us to keep building on what our vision of the video was. And pretty much it came down to a conclusion of, we wanted the video to have people thinking. We didn't want it to be a fairy tale from the beginning, once upon a time, to the end. Because nothing in life starts as once upon a time, and nothing in life ends as the end. It was always a trailer that started before, and there's gonna always be a to be continued to every situation in life. And that's what we wanted the video to depict. It was your average relationship, two people that love each other dearly. But a guy's being a guy. He's stepping out. He's having fun. He's indulging. He's enjoying life. Young, dumb, on the run, and he's got a good girl. He's got a good girl at home. Handling her business, taking care of herself, keeping the house right. Keeping the house clean, working, knowledgeable, educated. And a lot of cats out there, a lot of brothers out there, as we speak, they identify that female sometimes when it's a little too late. Sometimes they identify what they have the day it walks out of their lives. So that video was basically just showing and acknowledging a good woman with a dude that obviously is a good man handling his business, but he's got a lot of other interests. And at some point, you want to wake up and cut those interests before it's too late. You try to cut those interests when she's not interested in somebody else, or she's no longer interested in you, your feelings gonna be hurt. And that in a lot of cases has been the biggest mistakes of a lot of guys and females' lives. So that was the goal with the video. Just depict and show a scene of a situation that could be great, and there's one person messing up, and that one person is man enough to acknowledge the fact that they do have a good woman. They do have a female that's worth giving her all to. Physically, emotionally, financially, every aspect of giving your all to. There is that person that is worth giving your all to. When you have that person and you know in your heart that that person is there and they're giving you their all, you're a fool not to give it back. We could have ended the video on a beautiful note, could have been a honeymoon, but it doesn't work like that. Life doesn't work like that, You start giving a female 20%, because you give another female 15% and she getting 10% and work is getting 40%, everybody's getting shorted. Everybody's getting shorted. Versus, take care of your home, you take care of your job, you take care of your career, take care of the family, and it's perfection. It's the way it should be, and it could be so easy. Sometimes you just need somebody to paint the picture for you, and that was ultimately my goal. My goal was to paint that picture. The actual track was put together by my producer, the Cashman. He's a beast out of New York City. The man's a beast. He's got a love for what he does. He's got passion. He's relentless. He's creative. So I feel when we bumped heads and we got together, we were destined for greatness. So Cashman was the one who put together put that beat together. A little bit of sampling here and there, and chops and cuts, and obviously the hook. Cashman, shout out. Cashman did his thing on that hook. Everybody singing that. That thing's catchy. And he down to my engineering, you know, he was the dude behind the boards when I was in that booth, you know, doing what I love to do. It's your boy Jay Royale. Want to say what's up to my world out there, ladies. Ladies, first and foremost, I want to thank you. I want to acknowledge you. I want you to know how grateful and passionate I am for the love, the support you guys are out there giving me. Every endeavor I've ever been a part of, you guys have backed me up to the fullest, and you have my word that I will, to the day I die, forever hold you guys on that pedestal. Ladies, I love you. Thank you. You hear me? In your arms where I wanna be.